Today we're going to do piston to cylinder wall clearance measurements. We'll be utilizing a telescoping gauge and a micrometer to make those measurements. Alright, now I'm using the telescoping gauge to make the measurement on the bore on cylinder 1. And once we get the telescoping gauge set, we'll use the micrometer to measure it. Okay, this time we've used the telescoping gauge to measure the bore, and we're going to calculate the actual measurement of the bore. And what we figured was 3.9859. 3.9859 for the bore. Now we'll go do the piston skirt. The piston skirt should be measured 90 degrees from the piston pin and about 1 inch below the oil ring. So at this time I'm going to make that measurement. Alright, now I'm going to measure this piston skirt 90 degrees to the pin and about 1 inch below the oil ring. I'll lock this here down. Now I'll go over and use the micrometer to see what it actually is. Okay, at this time I've locked it down and made my measurement. Now I'm going to figure out what it will be. And that I come up with a 3.9831. Okay, I figured my measurements and the difference between the bore and the piston come up to 0.0028 inches, which is within factory specs. Now, you would continue these measurements and measure each of the 8 cylinders, so you'd have to do the other 7 to check the clearance on all the other cylinders. Alright, like I said, each of the bores and cylinders would need to be measured to figure out the clearance on each piston. And you would also measure the bore to check for outer roundage and taper. So make sure those all are within specification. We utilize the Pro Demand to check all the factory specs. This is a motor out of a 2008 Chevy Suburban, so it's a K-code motor. So it's a Chevy Suburban with a 6.0 liter engine, C2500, 2008.